I want to ask you, you've contributed to 9 feature films. You have a background in music, we were discussing. What got you into making films?
The simple answer is I got tired of music being a solo sport, right? So it got to a place like I'm a very social person. I love talking to people. I love working with people. I love meeting people. And in music, it's the real the unspoken truth of it is every single person you meet as a musician is your direct competition, right? Like it's unlikely that I meet another rapper, no matter how cool they are, that we're gonna work on stuff together because it just doesn't really. It's not conducive to how music is done, right? So collaborative efforts in music take a lot of work. I don't think people appreciate the not as much nowadays because making music's a lot easier. But back in the days, like features were an extensive amount of
Yeah.
work. Like that was not an easy thing to pull off. So I started getting more connected with some of the actors and film people that I had met throughout my music time. And one of them, Brian Fernandez, asked me to write a feature for him to star in. And I was like, yeah, sure, that sounds fun. Like, I love writing. Let's try it. So I wrote a feature, ran around trying to get funding, didn't work out. Then I was like, I'm not making movies ever. I'm just going to stick to music. This is
What year was this?
That was like 2015, 2016, somewhere around that time.
We're going like almost 10 years now, the start of you transitioning, so to speak.
That's kind of like the start of it, right? But then it just came to a complete stop because I was like, you guys are nuts. I'm not running around begging anybody to give me money to try to make something. Like, that doesn't actually make sense.
You got to shop your movie. You got to get the funding.
What a crazy business model, right? So I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I don't want to be a part of this. So I backed away completely. A little bit before the end of 2019, I was planning a tour and that got canceled. But we were able to keep deposits, like the artists involved or whatever. So I was like, all right, well, I got a little extra money. Let's make the hurt we share. I reached out to a couple friends who were actors and, we just made the movie happen. But at that point, it was just like, yeah, no, I love making movies. Like, I like the camaraderie, the team effort, the community, the real union that exists. Like that still exists in music, but it exists in particular types of music. Like if you're an instrumentalist, like you play any instruments, you tend to find that community very easily, right? But songwriters don't find it as easily.